Having live from the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia, CENTAL, where its executive director, Miamen, is about speaking to the media on the appointment of
Thank
the office
you,
of the ombudsman.
Edward.
Let's go
Good
to
afternoon to our
Mr.
media
Miamen and see
colleagues
the
and
addresses the
partners.
media.
We're always glad to have you visiting our office. As we've always indicated, we appreciate the role you play as journalists. We appreciate the partnership you have with civil society, especially through CENTAL. We appreciate everything that you do for Liberia, and we can only hope that as we move on, we will work to nurture and sustain this partnership for the betterment of Liberia. As Edward indicated, we've called you to speak to trending national issues. We have a formal position. We'll read it out and thereafter entertain questions if we have any from you. Press statement for immediate release. CENTAL extols President Bwakai's attempt to make the Ombudsman functional, calls for proper structuring of the office. Monrovia, Thursday, April 11, 2024. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for making it your business to be here for this press conference. We value this partnership and will continue to knock at your doors. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, on Friday, April 5, 2024, President Joseph Human Bwakai Sr. nominated Councillor Finley Kanga as chairperson of the Office of Ombudsman of the Republic of Liberia. President Bwakai's nomination was in consonance with Part 12 of the Code of Conduct approved on March 31st, 2014, which established the Office of Ombudsman as an independent, autonomous body with responsibility to enforce, oversee, monitor, and evaluate adherence to the Code of Conduct for public officials. It can be recalled that in previous statements, CENTAL encouraged President Bwakai to appoint the ombudsperson, as said office is critical to ensuring compliance with the Code of Conduct, which sets out standards of behaviors and conducts required of public officials and employees. Considering the failure of past administrations to ensure the Office of Ombudsman is functional, despite flagrant abuses of the Code of Conduct, CENTAL believes that the step by President Bwakai, if followed to proper fruition, will represent a capstone in the country's anti-corruption endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we have read with keen interest reports in some local dailies alleging that the newly nominated chairperson of the Ombudsman, Councillor Finley Kanga, holds loyalty to the Unity Party alliance, which brought President Bwakai to the presidency. While we cannot independently verify the veracity of the allegations, we would like to register that allegations of such levied against an individual designated to occupy a role as critical as ombudsperson is concerning. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we encourage President Bwakai to consider competitive recruitment processes in the future employment of individuals to critical roles, including institutions clothed with the authority to promote integrity and the fight against corruption. Transparent recruitment minimizes the likelihood that persons with questionable independence, competence, and credibility surface in public offices. Has such mechanism been employed, the current situation regarding the president's nominee to the Ombudsman would have been avoided. We must note that we must note a scant position of the Ombudsman and other key elements described above. CENTAL believes that appointments under the current law can only suffice as a stopgap measure until the office of the Ombudsman is properly established, which with all necessary insulation to truly equate it as an independent integrity institution. 2. That the office of the Ombudsman is adequately supported through the national budget, as there exists no such support in the draft 2024 national budget before the legislature for review and passage into law. And 3. That Councillor Finney and his would-be team and co-workers lead by example in terms of fully complying with the Code of Conduct for Public Officials and other relevant laws and policies. Also, we admonish them to be independent, fair, efficient, and effective in carrying out their functions as they serve in this very important capacity. In conclusion, we reiterate our commitment to work with diverse stakeholders and partners to meaningfully support national efforts to fight against corruption and promote and mainstream the culture of integrity and accountability in Liberia across all sectors and institutions. Also, we encourage Liberians to commend or appreciate their leaders where necessary. However, we wish to caution against settling for mediocrity or pettiness. In other words, Liberians should demand very high standards and performance from their national and local leaders, especially in line with established laws, their mandates, as well as commitments or promises made to Liberians or the public before, during, and after elections. Thank you.